every bank pavilion. It would be so much cheaper. But it's a permanent structure. Now, we are coming up on these triangular vents. You see them off to the side here. And if you're really, really excited about triangular vents, you can crane your neck and look on the other side of the harbor and just see more of what these look like. I don't encourage it unless they're really exciting to you. It's amazing. Yeah. Well, when we're in between these vents, we are directly above the Ted Williams Tunnel. And if you are gullible enough to think we're still going to Bermuda, I would invite you to look down through the water at the cars going through the Ted Williams Tunnel. Yeah, usually it's just the Yankee fans who fall for that one. Now, oh my God, I feel like I'm overwhelmed by Yankee fans on this boat. This is not good. I do, however, have a cautionary word for my young friend on the second deck out here wearing a Yankees cap, which is a very dangerous thing to do here in Boston.
Alma?
But I just want to caution you. We have these isolated gusts of wind out here in the harbor, and they tend to target Yankees caps. And you'll see just the Yankees caps sail up into the air over the side of the boat and go right down to the bottom of the harbor, where it will rest comfortably with A-Rod's career. So I'm just giving you a heads up about your hat. I want you to take care, sir. It's Boston. It's part of the job requirement here. It's a love-hate relationship. It's all in good fun. We love to hate New Yorkers. Not New Yorkers, just Yankee fans. So if you look along the shoreline right here, you're going to see a rock retaining wall. And if you've been paying attention at all to the shoreline on this tour, you've realized that there are three things, and only three things, that you've seen so far. Wharves, piers, obviously these are man-made, and a variety of rock retaining walls. And that is all we're going to see along the entire shoreline of this tour. Wharves and piers, rock retaining walls. And every time you see a rock retaining wall, I want you to think to yourself, man-made land, because that is the reminder that we're still looking at man-made land. So let's talk briefly about where all the dirt came from. We're talking an enormous amount of dirt to build all of this land we're looking at. So the Shawmut Peninsula, as I mentioned, had a whole bunch of hills on it. So there was Fort Hill. Fort Hill was really, really big. Today, Fort Hill is really, really gone. They chopped it down over about a span of 80 years. They pushed it all into the harbor to build a large part of the financial district. Then they went to the north end, to Copp's Hill, and they took the top part of Copp's Hill. And then Beacon Hill, that's where the State House stands today. Beacon Hill used to have three peaks on top of it. It was known as Tri-Mountain. Today, we only remember that in Tremont Street. Three hills, climb all. So that's where Tremont Street got its name. Those three peaks leveled off and pushed into the harbor. And then they took 60 feet of Beacon Hill itself. And Beacon Hill is pretty big. But 60 feet of that hill is a lot. They could not take the whole hill, because if they did, Boston would no longer be known as that shining beacon on a hill. So the State House protects it from being taken anymore. So then they ran out of dirt. Probably saw that coming. So they went southwest of Boston to the town of